Big stepper, foot on they neck, they call me the chin checker. Never half stepping, too busy applying pressure. Big stepper, never half stepping. No, big stepper, never half stepping. If you step, then you better come correct. Talking outside of your neck will get you checked. See, I was built for this. They ask me why so serious, cause I'm about my business.
Good morning and welcome back to the Chosen Prophetess Tarot channel. My name is Grace and I'm going to be doing a collective reading. This is going to be for all signs. Hope all is well. Good morning, good morning. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing morning. Happy Saturday. So I'm going to be pulling messages from my angel deck. This deck is going to be, obviously I've been using this deck, but I've been called to use it and I was called to do a collective just to check on you guys, make sure you guys are doing good. Hopefully you guys are staying safe during this Mercury retrograde here. And even after the retrograde, there's going to be a post-retrograde. So it's a lot of things going on right now. So Holy Spirit just wanted me to tap in. For those that are returning, hey. And for those that are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the fam. We are on this healing journey together. I do not take personal readings. So if there's anyone out there saying they're giving out readings, it's not me. Everything you need to know about me will be down below. So let's get into these messages. How are y'all feeling, collective? I'm going to be pulling overall energies. Well, I'm going to just be pulling this and then we're going to get into the tarot. I'm not going to be pulling an overall energy. We're just going to get right into it. But I'm just picking up. There's like a major transformation happening with the collective. I've been picking this up because I've been feeling it as well. It's like a huge move is happening. Like you've already leveled up spiritually when it comes to your ranking, but there's like a move happening, like a spiritual and physical move happening here. Before you start to move physically, spiritually, you're going to start to feel the shift. You're going to feel like you're ready for something new. You're ready for bigger and better things. Your visions are going to start getting bigger. You're going to start writing things down more. You might even quit doing certain things like smoking or going to the club or eating out. Something as simple as eating out. You may not be eating out as much. You might want to just start cooking home cooked meals. You may not be wanting to hang around a certain amount of people like you used to hang out with. You're switching up everything. Like it's like something is just shifting here. Okay. Someone's name could be Alexis. I'm hearing Nastasia or something about anesthesia is significant. I'm hearing Jerome, Jarnell is what I'm hearing. So let's see what's here for the collective. Holy Spirit, angels and guides, please protect me while I channel this energy for the collective. Anyone sending negative energy, I ask that you return to sender tenfold. God, in the pits of hell where it belongs, remove it from this earth and remove it from our lives. Anyone sending the evil eye, I ask that you blind that eye so they cannot see our destiny. Please confuse the enemy. So we've already established that the enemy's weak. They are in power. They're depleted. They're drained. They have no energy to go up against us. So now it's just an elevation process for the collective. We've already warded off the evil. Now we're going into this spiritual shift of new beginnings. I'm seeing paradise. Someone's in paradise, or you could be going to, like, I'm hearing St. Thomas, Jamaica. Some of y'all could be planning a vacation here. I feel like y'all just enjoying yourselves. I'm picking up Miami. Some of y'all could be going to the beach. Okay, y'all are just chilling out here, man. Y'all are chilling. Y'all not worried about all this negative stuff. Y'all are worrying about evolving, getting closer to God. Okay, I'm feeling like you're putting all that stuff behind you. You're letting God handle your light work. The enemy is weak, so there's nothing to discuss. What's this energy? Yeah, transform. I'm telling you, bruh. Y'all are changing. Something is transforming right in front of your face. It says all things in life change and I adapt to it willingly and easily. So it's something about a transformation. It says the angels want you to know that you are coming in full circle. You are ready to move to the next stage of your life. Wow. Literally, that's what I'm saying. It says, but that doesn't mean that you forget the past completely. All of your experiences have led you to this point. It says you're equipped and you have the tools you need to move forward. So I keep seeing this. It's something here. You're moving. Somebody's moving. You're about to change your location. You're about to walk down streets you've never walked before. You're about to meet people you've never met before. It's like something is changing. Y'all are moving and you're going to adapt to this change rather easily and quickly. Okay, because you've always wanted to change your location, but you could have just been in your head. Yeah, forgiveness. It says the door to my heart is opens inward, and I move through forgiveness to love. So y'all are about to like forgive you. You guys have forgiven yourselves and you're ready for a change. Like you've forgiven what you've been through and where you are in your journey, and you're just ready for a change. The angels want you to remember that self-forgiveness doesn't happen overnight. You need to approach it exactly as you would approach forgiving someone else, with a lack of ego, a compassionate heart, and a patient, preserving mind. So yeah, you're forgiving people, you're forgiving yourself, and now Spirit can push you to the next level. Holy Spirit is here to let you know that when you hold grudges, you're only holding yourself back. So it's time to forgive and move forward, which you guys are doing that, and that's why this transformation is here. Beautiful. Creativity. Wow, y'all, this is cool. It says divine inspiration strikes at the most wonderful times. The angels remind you that the more you believe in your abilities and let your creative impulses out, the better artist you become. You start to feel more alive and powerful as you allow new wonderful ideas into your mind. Some of y'all are creators, man. Some of y'all are meant to create. That is your calling. And you create with God and the angels. 2222 on the timer. Some of you guys have a light in you from when you were a child. You could have seen things as a child that other people couldn't see. You could have had visions that other people didn't have, and people are like, how do you know that? Or how are you thinking of that? It's because you were born with some sort of divine creativity, divine inspiration here. But some of you guys are meant to create. Your prosperity lies in your creativity. And see, wherever you are, it's like you were around people who didn't want you to express yourself creatively. So as a child, if you were someone who liked to sing or dance, it's like you could have had people in your family that was trying to stop you from being able to dance or sing. Stop all that gyrating, go to your room, or all this and this and that. When really that was just you being free. And now that you're in this energy of forgiving yourself, now you can transform the way you're supposed to. This is beautiful. So some of you guys are artists, and Spirit is going to start to give you some sort of nudge to let your creativity impulses out. Because some of you guys, I know for me, when I can't let go creatively, like when I can't go to the studio, when I can't create, I become very mean. Like not mean, but like closed off, because I have to let it out. Like I can't just let it sit in me. Like if I have an idea, that's why I journal a lot. I journal, I write, because I have to have it somewhere. I can't just let it stay in my body, because these are all ways to release. And when I have a creative impulse, I have to write it down. That's how I've learned how to deal with my creativity. Because, I mean, I don't know about everybody else. I mean, I know people look at music like, oh, they just want to be a celebrity. But music literally saved my life, like literally in so many ways. And without music, I don't know, I think I'd be in a mental home. I'm going to be honest with you. Without music in this world, I think I would go crazy, because that's the only thing that soothes me. That's the only thing that's my therapy. You know, people go to a therapist, people go to, they go to therapy to talk out their problems. Music is my therapy, and that's how it's always been. And I don't care if I'm 80 years old, 90 years old, on a cane walking, I'm going to be rapping. That's something that's going to be with me forever. So I don't know, and it could be different for everybody, but I'm just speaking from my personal experience and how I feel. That's just who I am. That's a part of me. It's not an outfit I wear on. It's a put on. It's not a facade. It's not it's a lifestyle, and I take my art very serious. So I can only imagine if you're a painter or an author. Spirit is saying that now something is changing here with your creativity to where you're going to start to get downloads and new creative ideas, and it's time for you to release these creative impulses so you can become a better artist. Wow. So some of you guys are artists out here, and something is going to change. What else? One more. This is beautiful, collective. I love this for you guys. Focus. Yeah, I kind of wanted to come out sideways, but Spirit is saying you need to focus on what your creative endeavors are, because something big is coming in and you're gonna need to get really, really disciplined. It says, I can choose what I want to focus on. As you work on your goals, recognize you need to take a step back and really focus on what you're trying to accomplish. Whether you're starting a new goal or already in the midst of it, the angels are urging you to have a good organization and lots of preparation in place. So you could be somebody who works on a lot of things at once, and Spirit is saying, pull back, relax for a second, and focus on one thing at a time, and don't start something else until one is finished. Because a lot of the times when you do have creative impulses, you could want to do a clothing line, you could want to do music, you could want to do, and God is saying you can do it all, but you have to focus on one thing at a time. See, a lot of the times I see in a lot of artists, they work on things and then they leave other things abandoned, and then they work on other things, and then when they try to go back to what they were originally working on, they don't have the same focus because they are so worried about their performance on what they did before. So Holy Spirit is saying, just take a step back and just focus on what needs your attention the most. What do you feel like you want to do first? And then finish that and then go to something else. Bottom of the deck, we have courage and endurance and self-worth. So Spirit is saying you have what it takes to stand up against adversity. You have the endurance. You can stand amongst the wisest, strongest people in any industry that you decide to go into. And you're going to know your self-worth. You're not going to let nobody crumb you. You're not going to let nobody give you the bare minimum. Okay, I was listening to this Nicki Minaj interview, and she said, if I would have been satisfied with the pickle juice, I would have been eating pickle juice. I would have been drinking pickle juice. But because I don't want that, I don't want to settle for the pickle juice. You feel what I'm saying? They want to call me a bitch. But see, you know your self-worth, honey. You're not just gonna settle for no pickle juice, collective. Meaning you're not going to settle for no crumbs. You're not going to settle for no cheap ass contracts, no janky contracts, because you have the courage and the endurance to provide creativity to make companies billions and millions of dollars. So you know what you're worth. You're not getting breadcrumbed out here, 1616 on the timer. You know your self-worth and you know what you can do. Courage. My bravery increases with each step in the right direction. You guys are going in the right direction, and the more you step to the right, towards the right direction, the more stronger you become. It says endurance. I embrace patience and trust the process. You're not rushing the process. You're trusting the process, because you know everything takes time, and you have to build your spiritual endurance to be able to handle a lot of these execs, a lot of these opportunities, a lot of these contracts and things of such. So you have to have endurance for that. You have to be spiritually connected to be able to see through the bullshit, bro. You're not going to be able to see through shit if you're constantly worrying about being accepted and not being in tune with your discernment. We have self-worth. Yeah, because you know your worth. You're not going to settle for the pickle juice, honey. You're just not. Slow down and wisdom. Yeah, Spirit is saying slow down, because you have the wisdom, you have what it takes, but you're needing to set boundaries around your energy at this time, because there are a lot of people in your energy that are trying to come in and force their way into your energy. Yeah. You need to commit, and you need to surrender anxiety as well, Holy Spirit is saying, and pay attention, because there are people here that you need to set boundaries with. These are people that you need to surrender here. We have surrender and boundaries. because these people are committed to bring you anxiety. They're committed to wanting to bring you anxiety, to wanting to keep you in your head. These can be family members, people that are always gossiping about what you got going on, who you with, is this gonna work? They're committed to bringing anxiety to you. So Holy Spirit is saying, pay attention here. Okay, to the people in your energy, set up these boundaries, remain patient and trust. Okay, people want to rush you as well, is what I'm hearing. When you gonna drop that? When you gonna do that? They want you to rush because they don't want your work to be at its best. But don't rush. Spirit is saying surrender the anxiety. You need to slow down and pay attention to the people in your energy. You need to have more wisdom and go within and set up boundaries here. Because I feel like you got people in your energy trying to send you the energy of anxiety around your projects, around what you're doing. Money, relax, and confidence. And then we have calm. Something about your finances. I'm tapped into the universal supply of money. The angels ask you to cut back on your spending and get most of your money in line with things that are most important to you. Relax. All worries and anxieties are leaving my mind, making space for calmness and peace. Confidence. When I set my mind to something, I won't stop until I reach it. Calm. I'm surrounded by the energy of calm, peace, and positivity. I feel like somebody's trying to do money magic. Someone's playing on your money. Somebody wants you to overspend, or they're sending this energy of anxiety about your money. That's what I'm picking up. And Spirit is saying, you don't need to surrender these thoughts. All you need to do is focus on one thing at a time. Pay what you need to pay that's most important. Make a list, create a budget form, go on Excel, create a budget, a graph. Okay, I'm hearing graphs and budgets. Create a budget, okay? I'm hearing you need to create a budget or a graph or something. Hold on, y'all. I need lotion. You know, when you just get out the shower, it's like I put my oil on, but hold on a second. I'm going to get my coconut oil. I had to get my coconut oil. Child, I love my coconut oil, my shea butter. That's really what I be on, honey. But, sorry about that. But yeah, it's time for you to focus on what this is. And part of you being able to create like this and transform like this, you have to forgive, which I feel like you guys are doing here. This is beautiful, collective. It's something here with y'all, man. This is beautiful, powerful energy this morning. Absolutely gorgeous. So let's see. What do I want to use I'm going to use this deck. My warrior deck. But I just feel like, yeah, it's something about your anxiety. Again, we're coming up on this energy. It's like, you got to surrender this here. Yeah, it's about your purpose. Indecision is here. It's like somebody wants you in your head about your purpose or what you should be doing or something like that. But your angels are here to block this energy from coming towards you. And Holy Spirit is saying, like, you have divine inspiration. Like, your inspiration comes from God. You work with your angels with whatever you do creatively. Some of you guys work with God and your angels. You could be an artist and you work with your angels. Your music, your gifts, your talent, that comes from a higher source. That's not something you can just copy paste. This is something that comes from a higher source. Some of you guys can write music. Some of you guys know how to read music notes. I'm picking up music notes. Yeah, self-esteem came out sideways. You need to be more confident about your gifts. Some of you can read music, okay? Some of you could read, some of you can play the piano, the guitar, okay? I'm hearing violin, harp. Some of you guys are very talented. And you could be like, oh, nobody listens to that. No, classical music is used in so many different things. Me personally, I use classical music in my beats. My producer, he knows how to play classical instruments, which is why our beats sound the way that they do. They sound different because we don't use the regular instruments, the drums. We use all that, but we also use like violin. We incorporate real instruments in our beats. And only God can help you navigate through that, because let me tell you something. Heaven has some... I heard somebody say this on TikTok, that they heard, I don't know if this was in a dream they were saying, I can't remember the video, but she was saying that she heard some kind of like music that she never even heard on earth before. Like she said the music that she heard, it was like, it sounded like one voice, but they were all together as one. She said that the music that she heard, she said she had a dream she was in heaven, or she seen something in heaven, and she said the music was so beautiful. It's something she's never heard ever. She would never hear that in a choir or radio. It's like some of the stuff in heaven is not even here, okay? Some of the stuff that God can create is infinity. Abundance here at the bottom of the deck. So whoever you are, collective, you have a connection. You go in between realms, okay, to deliver messages. Whoever you are someone who is very, very gifted. You hear sounds that no one's ever heard. You go out into nature and you come up with ideas no one has ever even thought of before. And you would think some of the richest people would think of these ideas, but you're not even rich like the richest of the richest, but yet you come up with some multi-billion-dollar ideas. And it's because of your perseverance and what you've been through. And because you've persevered against so much, now you can walk into this abundance and be free to create. Okay? You need to let your creative impulses out. Like you have to, because it's something here is just so divine about you, collective. This is beautiful. What's transform here? Yeah, I'm picking up wand energy, fire energy with creativity here. And then focus is like the Ace of Swords. And then forgiveness is giving like the Judgment. And then I'm seeing transform as the death and as transformation, Scorpio. Beautiful energy. What's transform? Humor in the reverse. So these people can't laugh no more. You know, people laughed at you. You know, I'm hearing that Carrie movie, they're all gonna laugh at me, something like that. You were around people that were laughing at your growth, at your transformation. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. These people, or the people in your energy, they didn't want to focus on the lighter side of life. They wanted to focus on the darker side of life. And part of that was laughing at your transformation. And you got the last laugh because you're with your angels. Your patience, your knowledge is bringing you on another level. 2323 on the timer. Now something isn't funny. Now the way you're about to transform, it ain't going to be funny. They're not going to be laughing, collective. The people that wanted you in anxiety, that wanted you in indecision about your purpose, the way that you're about to blow up, they're not going to be laughing no more. Okay? What's forgiveness here? But you forgive them though. Yeah, man holding a heart. Okay, something about romance is also significant. Divine masculine, you're forgiving yourself and you're allowing love in. You're learning how to forgive yourself and you're learning how to love again. You could be with your divine feminine, but you have your heart open. I'm hearing I'm Ready for Love by India Arie. You're forgiving your past, the past relationships, things that you've been through, and you're opening up to romance. Yeah, I'm telling you. For others of you, somebody that's in love with you wants your forgiveness. Okay, someone here really has a lot of love for you here. You probably never took this person serious, but they're serious about you. You're probably like, man, this person is always, but now that they see that you're transforming, it's like somebody wants your forgiveness. For others of you, you could already be in a relationship and somebody sees that you are forgiving yourself and their heart is opening up to you even more. They're seeing how you're transforming right in front of their eyes if you're already in something. And they're ready to just, wow, they're ready to just walk this journey with you. What's creativity? For the collective, could be with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or they can have this in their chart. Yep, self-esteem came out again. Your creativity, it stems from your self-esteem. It says, I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Exactly. Your creativity stems from your self-esteem. So if you're not confident, you won't be able to release your creative impulses. Impulses. I said impulses. You won't be able to release it. You could be in a connection right here, and it's like your person admires how confident you are, how brave you are, how forgiving you are. And he's literally watching you change, and he's in love with you more and more. Your self-esteem is what attracted this person to you, because of your confidence, because you don't worry about what people think. You stand in your power here with courage. That's giving like Queen of Wands energy. What's focus? So you could be in a relationship where your person admires you. For others of you, somebody thought that they can attack your confidence, and they cannot. They cannot, okay? Your confidence is a part of your gifts. You have to be confident in order to express your creativity. And if you're not, and that's why people say you need to have more confidence. Like if you ever see a performer on stage and you can tell if they don't have confidence, you can tell if they have confidence because of how they feel in their body, how their body moves with the beat, how they are engaging with the crowd, how they are engaging with their work. You can see if someone does not have confidence in themselves. And you know, I'm picking up like, you know, America's Got Talent, or one of those shows where they analyze the artist and then they give their feedback. You have the panel of judges and they're like, well, you need to work on this, you need to work on your confidence. And the reason why they're saying that is because they can see that you know, if you're not showing your confidence fully, it shows here. So whoever you are, when you are tapped into your creativity, your self-esteem comes out even more. So you may be very reserved, very quiet when you're not in your creative element, but when you tap in, it's like a whole nother person. And whoever this man is that's beside you, they are shocked at how confident you are when you are doing what it is that you love here. And they are admired by you here. They admire you, or something like that. What's focus? I choose to want to I choose what I want to focus on. Exactly. It's either you want to focus on the attacks or you want to focus on your growth. But you can't stay focused on the negative. You have to transform your mind, your thinking, what you think about yourself, your self-esteem. Something has to change in order for you to tap into your creativity fully. These thoughts of not being good enough, or this anxiety, this shit has to go, okay, is what I'm getting. Confirmation, let's be real. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Those are the first words that came out. Let's be real. Exactly, because you have the victory. You just need a strategy, honey. You need a manager, something here. Something about a manager or something. Some of you guys could be hiring a manager or something, or somebody could want to manage you or something like that. What's focus? Yeah, worry. Somebody wants you worried about something so you can't focus. It says, I'm learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. Somebody wants you in this energy of anxiety. Yeah, but it's failure. Okay, it's not going to work. Yeah, indecision, envy. Yeah, it's something here about somebody wanting you to be so much in your head right here that you walk away from your love, your creativity. And these are people that are very envious of you. This is why these boundaries are so important, y'all. Boundaries are so important. Family members, friends, people at work. You have to set up these boundaries because these people look at you with envy in their eyes. They want you to be indecisive. They want you to be in anxiety about the person you're with, about your path, about your finances, about everything. And these are people that are still in your energy, lingering around, family, friends, what have you. These people envy you, and they're all going through failure because of their indecisions, because of their lack of focus. And they want you to go through the same thing. But the angel of strength is being deployed, and you're accepting who you are. And here is this investor coming in, this man holding a heart, man holding a coin, to push you in your purpose. Courage, death, it's all tied up. Archangel Gabriel. Yeah, it's like somebody wants you to be quiet. Somebody wants somebody wants to tie up your throat chakra or something like that. Broken heart, Archangel Raphael. Balance, Archangel Metatron. Indecision, regret. Yeah, whoever these people are, they know that you have adjacent possibilities waiting for you, and they want you to sabotage yourself. They want you to not believe in yourself. They want you to have a lack of confidence in yourself. Someone could be doing beauty magic. Okay. Wow. I feel like this is not gonna work. Yeah, King of Swords. Yeah, it's a no. Because somebody here, they're ready for you. Or you're ready for something. Yeah, I'm telling you, Seven of Wands, the Hermit. This is like a dark spirit that somebody is conjuring up to keep you in your head about your purpose. And your purpose is connected to your abundance. Yeah, something, yeah, the world reversed. Like this Knight of Wands. This could be an ex. And your person is here to bring balance. Yeah, look at Archangel Michael. Psh, child, by 15:15 on the timer. You're protected from whatever this is. But I feel like the enemy is worried about you staying focused on something, having self-esteem, moving forward. Yeah, they've been defeated. Five of Swords reverse. I don't even keep reversals in here. Let me see something. Yeah, somebody here has been defeated. Yeah, Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords, the Tower, Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is trying to manage. Yeah, someone's trying to bind your confidence. Eight of Swords with the Queen of Wands. And you're a spiritual judge. You work with your angels. You work with God, honey, and your angels. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Truth. Someone is trying to hold you back from being able to create because they want you to be indecisive about your passion. It's like you're around some envious ass people. And that's why you know your worth, but that's why you need to cut people off right here. This is why you need to stay focused. And somebody wants to throw off your focus right here. Okay. Someone here is very, very jealous. All right. Very, very envious of your talent, of your creativity. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. You can have a child here that's very gifted as well. Okay. And someone is very envious of all of your gifts. And this person is burdened, trying to cause illusions to your purpose. Let's see what's transformed. So something isn't funny to the enemy. And what isn't funny is that they were not able to bring you this anxiety, this indecision, this worry to your focus. Someone is solely trying to attack your focus. They want you to like not know your worth. They want you to be in your head. They want you to be stuck in perfectionism. Yeah. Nine of Cups with the Queen of Cups. But you know that with focus, you see how she's focused on this cup. I'm hearing focus by her. Focus on me. Yeah, I'm hearing focus by her. Her can be significant. The singer. Yeah, it's something like that. Okay, yeah, King to the Queen of Cups. Wow. You could be in a relationship already and someone is trying to send some sort of dark entity to this union to cause an illusion. And Spirit is saying, this ain't gonna work. Yeah, it's a karmic couple in the energy here. Let's see, honey. What's here for the collective? So somebody wants you to be like in a Nine of Swords about your person. They want you worried about your person. They want you worried about this, about that. Yeah, look. King to the Queen of Wands. Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords. Somebody wants you really fucked up. This King of Wands keeps trying to come into your energy with fast communication just to stab you in the back. They want your confidence to be so low that you'll accept their weak ass offer. This person wants you stuck in delays, and that's why you're moving forward, because you have something better here, and that's what they're coming in to disrupt, your confidence. Queen of Wands, Page of Wands with the Star and the Hierophant. They don't want you to get this good news, so they feel like if they can come in and distract you, somebody wants to distract you, but this mission is going to fail because someone here is very envious. So this mission is going to fail. What's humor in the reverse with transform? Things in my life change and I adapt to it willingly and easily. So someone is mad that you changed and now you're with somebody new. You were able to be like, oh, you want to play games? Okay, I'm moving on. Six of Swords, and they don't like that. They wanted you to stay stuck, to indecision, to worry. They want you worrying about what they're doing, who they're with. They want you in the house crying over them. And you have your self-esteem intact. You ain't crying over nobody. You're healing, 4 of Swords and the Star. And you're manifesting. Yeah, and God is giving you what it is that you want. With the Hierophant. What's humor right here? Yeah, the Fool. You're free from all this. Now that you're free, yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Bye. Boy, bye. I ain't sorry. Hell no. I'm hearing that song by Beyonce, I Ain't Sorry. And I'm also hearing Bryson Tiller, I Ain't Sorry. Dang, I haven't heard that song in a minute. It's like somebody wants you to apologize for being yourself and you're just not. You're free. You're unbothered. Now that you're free and you're transforming, somebody don't find this funny. Because whoever was envious in the back trying to cause worry and indecision, all the doors are being knocked up off the hinges. All your opportunities are coming in full. You stood in your power with the Strength card. And you're accepting this change. You have courage here. Yeah, look. There's somebody here that wants to invest in you, honey. And you're free. And now it's not funny. It's not funny that you're free. Aries energy. Yeah, you've been chosen for something. Some of you guys are about to get a windfall of money. This is being handed to you from God himself. 10-10 on the timer. It's an ending to indecision, to worrying about money. You're never going to have to worry about money ever again. 2 of Cups, Ace of Wands with the Lovers, 5 of Pentacles reverse. I told you, you're never going to have to worry about money again, honey. I'm telling you, bro, it's something like that. Wow. What's the Fool card, honey? You're free from poverty and all of this illusion that someone is living in. Yeah, 3 of Swords. This is an ex, Libra energy, Aquarius. Somebody doesn't find this funny, but I find it hilarious. Somebody doesn't find it funny that you're free. Because they wanted you stuck in worry. They wanted you stuck with your mind worrying about them to where you couldn't focus on you. But you're focused on you. Queen of Pentacles is very grounded. You went outside. You went into nature. You grounded your energy. So it's like these envious, jealous people, they've been defeated, honey. Yeah, Pisces energy. You had to see something from a different perspective and realize how creative you are. There are people in your energy that are so jealous of your children. They could even be wishing bad on your kids. They want your kids to be delayed. Okay, somebody is poking up your picture or something. This could be people in your family. And this is going to shock you with the Tower. That's of what these people have been investing in this entire time. For others of you, this is an ex that doesn't find it funny that you freed yourself from all this shit here. You freed yourself from worry and indecision. And that's what's been holding back your creativity. That's what's been holding you back from pouring into this man with a heart. Because you're afraid they're going to cheat like your ex and all this other shit. These are blocked. These thoughts is a no. These thoughts are failures, okay? What's the 3 of Swords? Libra energy. Yeah, 10 of Swords, Gemini. Look. The very same people that was laughing at you, they're not laughing no more, honey. You're free. Empress, you're free from whatever this is. These people from your past, they're in the 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords because the envy that they had for you has grown to such a nasty energy that the thought of you being free and transforming your life and being happy, it's driving them crazy now. You were chosen. You were called to be the Empress. You were called to live a luxurious life. You were called to have everything at your feet. You were called to live comfortably because the Empress is the creator too. The Empress, they create. That's what they do. Okay? The Empress is very creative. The Empress, 35 and older here. Okay? The Empress is someone who is very creative, who births new ideas. They get their ideas through nature. Their crown is protected. Their thoughts, everything they create from sex to from their sex to their fashion sense. This is someone who can have a clothing line, a perfume line. Your creativity is meant to bring you prosperity and abundance and wealth, the Empress, okay? And that's what you were called to do, but somebody is in the background trying to block your intuition. This could be a Libra. You could be seeing 222, okay? But you were reincarnated to be the Empress, and anyone trying to block your intuition, they're going to watch you be free. Yes. Yes. Look at the Emperor. Somebody wants you blinded against your Emperor. Judgment wanted to come out reverse. Yeah, we have the 10 of Cups with the 6 of Wands. There's a victory here, y'all. Congratulations. It's a mouthful this morning, but it's a message here that you need to set boundaries with people from your past, because they all look at you with envious eyes. They want you heartbroken and backstabbed and betrayed. These are people that are now burdened with that same entity that they wanted for you. The Devil, 10 of Wands with the Justice. They don't find this funny now. What's the 10 of Swords with the 3 of Swords? Come on, man. The Hermit, Virgo energy. So you could have a Virgo in your energy here that's wishing this on you. Whoever this person is, they're getting a slice of humble pie. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Someone's a liar, a trickster, a manipulator. Someone is also stalking you, honey. Trying to put 3 of Swords and 10 of Swords on you out of envy, because they envy your life, they envy your growth, they envy your situation. 7 of Swords. This is almost like a trickster spirit that's full of indecision, failure, and worry. And that's what they wanted you stuck in. And now it ain't so fun when the rabbit got the gun. Okay? So whoever this Virgo is, this person is stalking you spiritually, trying to hex you. And now they're in the 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and they don't find it funny. This person is a trickster. What's the Hermit? Virgo, Libra, Gemini here. Aries, you freed yourself from whatever this is. Yeah, 2 of Swords, Libra. I'm telling you, somebody was conjuring something up. This is why God said, set boundaries around these people, bruh. 444 on the timer. These people don't want you to be happy. They want you constantly in your head. 9 of Swords. About money. They were trying to bind you to poverty. Somebody could have been doing root work on you to bind your finances right here. Page of Pentacles, yeah. But Archangel Michael is coming through to kill all that. Somebody wanted you procrastinating on your gifts. But since a child, with the Star and the Page of Pentacles, you were gifted with something. But somebody always wanted you to feel like, it's so hard. It's so hard, 9 of Wands. It's not. It's really not. So now that somebody was doing all of this, Libra, Virgo, Gemini, to block you, they look stupid because you're resilient to whatever this is. What's the 2 of Swords? So it's not funny now. It's not funny now because, like I said, you've already moved on and transformed past your enemies. And that's why they're not laughing anymore. You chose to look on the lighter side of life. They chose to stay on the darker side of life, which is why they are blocked. Yeah, the Empress. Huh, the Empress is free, honey. 333 on the timer. Wow. These people were trying to siphon your energy. 4 of Pentacles. Wow. You're about to go into fame and fortune right here. There's a collaboration coming in that's going to bring you a lot of fame with your throat chakra. Yeah, I'm telling you, the Tower, you finna blow the fuck up, bro. You're going to blow up. That's a part of your life path. Yeah, because whoever you are, you're very creative with this Queen of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. The Empress is very creative. You've done a lot of shadow work on yourself. You've healed your mother wounds. And now you're transforming into this Empress. And these people are not laughing anymore. Because again, you're getting what you want. The Empress gets what they want. You were called to be the Empress. You were called to live in a luxurious life. To have what it is that you want. To create whatever it is that you want. You were called to have this. Libra, Taurus, there could be another fuck ass Libra in your energy trying to block your intuition, cause failure, indecision, and heartbreak to you. Bitch, it's a no. Okay? You're too skilled with the 8 of Pentacles to ever be broke or anything. Yeah, you're creative as fuck, collective. But somebody wanted you to suppress your creativity. Or someone was trying to hold you back from being creative. But that's what you were called to be. The Fool with the Empress, creative. Some of y'all could be into fashion here. Some of you guys could be pregnant. Somebody wanted you to suffer a miscarriage or something. It's just a lot of jealousy. That's why a lot of the times you keep a lot of your good news to yourself, whoever you are, because everybody just wants you to be in the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's jealous of the life that you're living here. What's the Empress? And it's not funny that you're the Empress and you're free from that shit. It's not funny. Yeah, they were trying to cause illusions to your love life. Something here is weird. What's the somebody's getting their karma in twos, because these cards keep wanting to come out in twos. You have 5 of Cups, Scorpio energy. It's like somebody was banking on you to lose and you're winning. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Somebody didn't want you to have a baby here. Because this is the Empress with the Ace of Wands, speaks of pregnancy. Somebody didn't want you to get pregnant. My condolences. Some of you guys could have suffered a miscarriage here. Trigger warning. Somebody wanted everything that you produced to fail out of envy. They don't want you having kids with this man holding a heart. It's a dark spirit here that wants you to suffer a loss. But with the Ace of Wands upright and the Queen and the Empress, you're free from whatever this is here. Some of you guys are going to be finding out you're pregnant in the near future. And they wanted you to lose your pregnancy. They were trying to attach a dark entity to your sacral energy here. Some sort of dark entity. They didn't want you to produce this child or something. Yeah, 9 of Wands. They wanted something to be hard for you to have. You're going from the 9 of Wands to the 4 of Wands, and there's the Page of Pentacles. So it's something about a child here that somebody didn't want you to have, or somebody was trying to slow something down, but it's not working. This could be a Virgo, a Libra, a Gemini. These people you're around people that just do not want you to win, bro. Just period. And they conjure up these dark spirits out of envy, and now they're not laughing anymore because you're still getting what you want. You're still getting what you want, whether it's a baby, a business. But I'm picking up heavy pregnancy here. A lot of people in your energy that want you to fail and be indecisive about what you're doing. That's why God is saying step back and focus on what you want. Don't focus on what these people are doing or what they're managing. Focus on you. Give me one more for the Ace of Wands and the Empress. Yeah, look. The Justice with the Queen of Swords. Heavy Libra here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, somebody here don't know you like that, bruh. You are a spiritual judge. Someone here could be going to court for something that they did to you or to your pregnancy. You could be taking somebody to court. For others of you, you were called to be this Queen of Swords. You call judgment, justice, karma. You're ruled by karma and justice. And anybody trying to touch your sacral energy, because you work with the divine, you get your inspirations, your creations come from angels and God, honey. Anybody trying to touch anything like that, their instant karma, they will pay. They will lose their jobs, their home, everything they touch will fail. Anybody that wants to burden the Empress, they will pay karma. For others of you, you have a passed over loved one, a feminine energy that is slaying demons, this dark spirit for you. Some of y'all are recruiting new angels. You have a legion of angels here that are fighting for you in the spiritual realm against this failure dark energy here. Okay, yeah, 4 of Pentacles. Someone was trying to siphon and bind your energy, and now your angels is snapping their jaw all the way the fuck back, bitch. Yeah, you're getting slayed, ho. Okay, something here is going to change. What's man holding a heart with forgiveness? Yeah, something is going to change. Yeah, and that's you, Divine Feminine. You're something here. Yeah, y'all are about to be seen all over the world for your creativity, because they were trying to bind something and now they're not laughing. What's the door to my heart opens inward. I move through forgiveness to love. Yeah, you're forgiving yourself and you're loving yourself. Yeah, and this trickster spirit got slayed. Demon has been slayed, ho. Queen of Swords with the Justice. Now somebody's paying karma. What's this man holding a heart with forgiveness? You're forgiving yourself and you're allowing love in. And there is someone here who wants to love you here. I just want to love you, baby. Okay, yeah, 9 of Swords. And they're worried about that too. They're worried about who you're making love with, who you laying with. It's a Gemini. Somebody is worried. Yeah, and they're sending this trickster spirit to your sleep. They're doing dream magic, or at least that's what they're trying to do. But every time they do it, they wake up sad, mad, and upset because you're still getting justice. Queen of Swords, Empress, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra. Who the fuck is this Libra here in your energy, bruh? Ace of Swords, you have clarity, Queen of Cups. That's why the devil's getting slayed. I'm telling you, you have clarity on who is sending this trickster spirit to your person's mind. A lot of crown chakra magic. Now this person can't sleep at night because all they're thinking about is you being with this man holding a heart. Okay, they're worried about who you laying with. Yeah, look, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. All these people are broke, bro. All these people are in poverty, bro. Now they're worried about money. Now they're worried about, let me tell you something, bro. This karmic masculine wants your forgiveness. They want to reconcile because they realize whatever they was doing, whoever they was playing with, whatever dark entity is leaving them in the 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. They're not getting anywhere. Some of these people could even be mentally sick. By you opening up your heart and allowing love in, it's killing the enemy down. The enemy's being chopped down. These fake ass friends, these people in your energy that be gossiping behind your back, they're in the 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Now they're worried about money. They're this, they're that. That's the Ace of Swords truth. They're this, they're that. That's how God flips the tables on niggas, bruh. I'm trying to tell you. Now they want to be a friend again because they out in the cold. Now they're stuck. Yeah, look, 5 of Swords, another 5. Your angels is whooping ass. Aquarius energy. These people that wanted you worried about money and your self-esteem, these were fake ass friends that were jealous of you the whole time, Divine Feminine. And now your angels got these motherfuckers all tied up in regret, in poverty, in loss. Yeah, look, the devil with the judgment. The devil's under judgment. I can't make this shit up. The devil is under judgment coming for this Empress, bro. Now they're burdened. Yeah, back down to the pits of hell, Satan. Back down to the pits, bitch. The horns will be blown, ho. You're not touching these people. How many times I gotta tell you, raggedy assholes? You hoes is weak sauce. I just did a TikTok about this yesterday. When they can't attack you and you don't give them no attention, they go team up with your ops. That's what they do. They want you to celebrate with them, drink from the cup, eat the food. It's a no, bitch. You hoes is getting exposed with the sun, ho. Every second, every minute you getting exposed, you getting slayed, you getting eclipsed out, bitch. Woo! Look at that. You hoes is getting eclipsed out of the energy. What the fuck? Y'all hoes is getting eclipsed out of the energy, the sun to the moon. What is in the dark will come to the light. You hoes is getting eclipsed out, ho. What's the 5 of Swords, you jealous ass hoes? What's the 5 of Swords? But you forgive these hoes, honey. You forgive them. You block them, but you forgive them. You don't have no hate in your heart. 22 on the timer. They're the ones that's not laughing no more. See, they thought shit was sweet. Yeah, Ace of Swords truth. You forgave these people. They thought shit was sweet. Okay? They thought shit was sweet. They was laughing, drinking, 3 of Cups. Yeah, we got Divine Feminine and boom, bitch. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Yeah, King of Cups. Your spirit guides are here. Okay? For others of you, there's going to be a truth here about somebody and they wicked ass ways. I don't know who this is. This could be a fake ass friend in the energy here that's jealous of you. And it's like somebody's going from the 9 of Swords to the Ace of Swords. You have clarity on who these fake ass friends are in your energy that was smiling up with you, but then at the same time trying to stab you in the back or something. What's the Ace of Swords? There's a truth here about what these people were doing to your relationship, to your stability, to your pregnancy. You could have been telling people you were pregnant the whole time they were hating on you. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Now they're all burdened. And you know they're burdened with the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Because these plans to attack you, these were fake ass Judases in your energy. They were jealous of your relationship, of your man, of how he loves you, of how he pours into you. Your man could bring you flowers at work or something. These bitches is jealous. Now they want to reconcile with you. They want your forgiveness. And your man is like, nah, my love goes so deep for this divine feminine. Y'all ain't coming up in her energy. See, your man has clarity with man holding a heart and the Ace of Swords. I'm hearing that song by Genuine and Soleil. What's that song? Your girlfriend, baby, it wasn't me. Girl said I hate it, baby, it wasn't me. Your girl wants to do it to me. She wants to do it to me. She wanna stop until I let her come and do me, do me. Your girlfriend's tripping, baby, it wasn't me. Girl said I hate it, baby, it wasn't me. Your girl wants to give it to me. She wants to do it to me. She wanna stop until I let her come and do me, do me. Let me see, what's that? Let me get the lyrics to that. It's a song. It's basically what he's saying is like your friends are trying to hit on me, and I don't want your friends. Your friends want me or something like that. Damn, Genuine and Soleil made some of the dopest records. Your girl said I hate it, baby, it wasn't me. Your girl wanna Let me see that. No, it's not Shaggy. No. Oh, the song is just, let's see. Your girlfriend's lying, baby, it wasn't me. Your girl said I hate it, baby, it wasn't me. Your girl wants to do it to me. She wants to give it to me. She will not stop until I let her come and do me, do me. Your girlfriend's lying, baby, it wasn't me. Girl said I... Go listen to that song. It Wasn't Me by Soleil. But yeah, you got fake ass friends that want to set you up to get your person involved in some sort of dirty activity or something like that. It's something. Three of Swords. Something hidden here. What's the Ten of Wands? Y'all need to be careful of who y'all let up in y'all relationship and shit like that. Yeah, I'm telling you, look. Two of Cups with the Five of Wands. They're trying to do chaos magic, trying to cause illusions, gossiping, okay, trying to act like your person wants them. They do not. Your person does. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. Your person don't want these hoes. These hoes is lying on your man, honey. They want you to be in odds with your person. They want your finances to be burdened. It's a lot of people gunning for this relationship. They don't want you with this person. And these are friends and family that are envious, that want you in failed relationships, poverty. They want you abandoned. Yeah, but no, that's not what God said. Six of Wands, King of Cups, Knight of Cups. This man is coming in with love and honesty and truth, honey. Ace of Swords. Your person could be telling you about these raggedy ass friends too. Go listen to that song. Yeah, they're doing magic. They're doing chaos magic, money magic on your relationship. And this man loves you. They want you to think that every man is the same, that every man is going to cheat, that every man wants your friends, because that's the music they listen to and that's what they consume in their mind and that's what they manifest on themselves. And that's why they are going through those types of relationships, because that's what they believe is going to happen to you and to them. And it's not. Page of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're planning this root work, this magic, and they're under judgment. All of these people here doing root. These can be fake ass readers too that are envious of you. That's all up in your energy, planning all this shit, and the judgment. The horns will blow, bitch. You don't know who you fucking with, ho. Yeah. Y'all dirty, stink, pussy ass readers waking up stank. Y'all hoes don't even take a bath or brush your teeth, and you got the nerve to have divine feminine, divine masculine's name in your breath, you sorry ass hoe. I'm gonna read y'all for filth in these neck of the woods. These magic tricks is for the birds, bitch. You ain't touching this relationship, ho. These bitches is out here doing magic on the love that you manifested, that God gave to you. And they're watching this high priestess invest, and they want to cause worry in your focus. What's the Magician here? A lot of manipulation in the energy, but you have clarity, divine masculine, of who is gossiping, of who is spreading lies. Yeah, the angels. Ooh, the angels are coming down, Sagittarius energy. You manifested this man holding a heart, and ain't nothing gonna break that apart. That's just what it's gonna be. Yeah, these bitches is stuck. They're gonna have to see something from a different perspective and walk away. 8 of Cups. You hoes ain't touching shit, ho. Like I said, 10 of Pentacles is always going to be yours. This man loves you, honey. They want you in your head about this person. Child, you know your self-worth. This is not touching you, honey. I'm telling you. They're bringing chaos and burdens to your connection. These fake-ass friends that are jealous and envious. They want your relationships to fail, your pregnancies to fail. They're trying to bind your creativity, your sacral energy, okay? Your creativity, even down to the babies right here. There's a baby on this card. They're blessed by God, honey. Ain't nobody touching that. Ain't nobody touching that. You're supposed to have children with this man. They're trying to bind your sacral energy so you don't have kids or something. Someone here is too controlling over your energy. I don't know who this is, but this group that was working on doing this shit, they all getting sat the fuck down. They're all getting rejected. This plot twist, this setup is blocked. What's self-esteem or creativity? Divine inspiration strikes at the most wonderful times. You're going to have a baby with this man. There's another baby coming with this man. And this is going to be a miracle baby. This is your justice here. What's creativity with self-esteem? I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Yeah, your children are gifted here. And they're gifts from God. Anytime someone's pregnant or has a baby, that's a gift from God. And they don't want you to experience that love. They don't want no one to love you. So the more kids you have, the more love you have. They don't want no one to love you. These people, these fake-ass friends in your energy, these family members. But that shit is over with. What's self-esteem? Yeah, look, the 9 of Wands. You're protected. Your creativity, wand energy, Sagittarius, you're protected here. Somebody wants you to be worried or scared of love. Somebody wants you to be scared to love this King of Pentacles. This man is a whole high priest. They're trying to come in your dreams and cause illusions. That shit is blocked. They can't cause illusions to you or your person. You're guarded with the 9 of Wands. Okay, so whatever these people are doing, yeah, they're under judgment for trying to come in. Boy, stop, boy. They're trying to play with this emperor. This emperor, King of Cups, man holding a heart. This is your person, bruh. Anybody trying to come in between you and your relationship is immediate judgment. Yes, you're moving away from the illusion and the smoke and mirrors here, honey. Please. Yes, someone here is big mad. This is a bitch right here that... she going through drama, bro. What's the judgment right here? This hoe is under heavy judgment, these hoes. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Who the fuck is that? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This bitch is under judgment here. This could be somebody that you know, one of your friends, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that was trying to attack your self-esteem, trying to gossip and bring burdens to you. This bitch is getting her shit split. Whoever this Leo is, she's under judgment, Sagittarius. Because she was coming for this high priestess because she wanted your life, but it's blocked. She cannot. Somebody was trying to steal your creativity, trying to attack your confidence, doing beauty magic. That's what I've been picking up. A lot of beauty magic. What's the Queen of Wands right here? What is this Queen of Wands? What is going on here? Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. With the 6 of Cups. So this is someone maybe from your person's past, or this is just a karmic feminine that's jealous of you that claims to be a friend. This is someone who is behind the scenes setting up to get you to not feel confident or feel worn down or insecure, but you're standing strong against the adversity, collective. You've learned from your past mistakes and you know having low self-esteem is not going to work. With the Queen of Wands, your self-esteem is intact. So these plans to try to set you up, it's not going to work. This could be your ex's bitch that is jealous of you because you're moving on to a healthier, loving relationship and she's stuck with the karmic. Yeah, some of you guys are about to go into a healing connection, or you already are in one and someone is trying to cause an imbalance, but this love is protected by angels with the Temperance and the 2 of Cups, Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's blocked, bitch. These plots, these setups, it was a backfire. This dream magic, backfire. Leo energy, yup. And then we have the King of Wands with the Four of Cups, because this man has been trying to astral travel to steal whatever you've been working on, sending monitoring spirits. It's a karmic ass couple that's under judgment. These people from the past that were working in groups, Five of Wands, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, to cause illusions to your creativity, to get you to stop something, to get you to be blocked. It's not working. They're blocked. These people will remain sick, jealous, and broke. Okay. What's the Seven of Wands? I'm telling you, these people are weird. They cannot do the beauty magic. Yeah, the Emperor. Yeah, somebody was trying to mess up your whole shit. So your Emperor is here bringing in balance. Emperor to the Empress. Yeah, somebody's magic is slow as fuck. Like they slow ass. Somebody wanted to cause illusions to your Emperor. Somebody wanted you to feel like your Emperor was going to cheat on you, or there could have been somebody from your Emperor's past that has been trying to sneak up in your energy. What's the Emperor right here with the Seven of Wands? Your Emperor is blocking this bitch, or your Emperor is not biting the bait, or whatever the fuck this is. This shit is blocked. This was a setup here and it's blocked. What's the Emperor? Your Emperor could be telling you about these fake ass friends or these fake ass hoes in your family or in your energy. Yeah, look, we got the Four of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. They were doing trickster spirits. They were waking up dark entities. Could be an Aquarius or a Capricorn. You could be seeing 7-7, but somebody was waking up some sort of dark trickster spirit to send to your confidence, to send to your relationship. Trying to attack your self-esteem, but it's guarded and blocked. What's the Four of Pentacles? Somebody's a liar and someone's doing a lot of trickster shit trying to block your heart chakra with the Four of Pentacles, so you could think all men are the same, so you could self-sabotage this relationship and move on to, yeah, no, it's not gonna work like that. What's this? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. That's not gonna work. Something is blocked. This could be people in your family. There's a Queen of Wands in your family here that has been doing this shit. This could be a Leo, a Aquarius, a Capricorn. But somebody has been trying to get your person to fall into temptation, or to try to trick your person out of their spot, and it's a no. This is somebody in your family, bro. A Leo that was doing this shit. Trying to cause confusion, illusion into your connection, gossiping, spreading lies, doing black magic, poking. There's a dark secret coming out about this Queen of Wands in your family. And somebody's been holding a secret back about your person and what they've been doing to you in your relationship. Four of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm telling you. What's the Ten of Pentacles here? Something is over. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. You have a family member that's been trying to bind you, that's been trying to get you to self-sabotage this connection out of jealousy and envy, and all of this shit failed. When your person was brought into your life to bring balance with the Temperance, Ace of Swords, clarity about these motherfuckers in your energy. They want you to go against the grain. They want you to believe that all men are the same. This man ain't here to play. Like I said, you need to move away. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're trying to do sex magic to cause confusion. I'm telling you. And they're sitting back waiting to see if this shit's going to work. It's not, though. It's not. You're still getting good news. Page of Wands, Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups. Some of y'all going to be pregnant soon. Okay? Eight of Wands. Y'all are going towards instant fame, recognition. Like, these people are confused. They're like, wait a minute. We did the sex magic. We woke up the trickster spirit, and the judgment and the horns blew. Yeah. What flipped out? Yeah, what flipped out? Yeah, the devil. I'm telling you, with the Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, King of Wands. I'm telling you. This is a karmic ass couple binding your sacral energy, and your angels are here to block it. King to the Queen of Wands. The strength, Leo energy. So this dark karmic ass masculine was the one trying to siphon the energy of this Emperor and this Empress for their Ten of Pentacles. Okay, and then you also have people in your family that got, this shit is like zombie apocalypse, bruh. This shit went into family members and they all had that same evil spirit against you. Five of Wands, Three of Cups. Anybody vibrating out of this dark entity, out of this dark low frequency of gossip and envy and all that shit. They will be susceptible to this dark spirit that was conjured up. The devil with the hermit. And you're moving away from these people, walking away from these family members. This King of Wands is obsessed with you, Divine Feminine, and your life. They're obsessed. They will never leave you alone, and they will always get backslapped until they're sent up out of here. The Seven of Wands with the Devil, King of Wands, this person is going back down to the pits of hell. They're tied to this dark entity. They want your creativity. They want everything you have. Ace of Wands, they want to bind it. Eight of Swords, they cannot. Damn, bro, you're too strong, bro. Courage, endurance. You are a spiritual ninja out here. You're being attacked by a bunch of spiritual narcissists, and they're all getting slayed out here. What's worry? Now everybody's scared because you choose what you want to focus on, and it's not this. You're focusing on your Ten of Cups, Four of Wands, your love, your Emperor, your legacy, the man that loves you. That's what you're focusing on, not this devil shit here. What's worry with focus? Somebody's worried about what you're focusing on. They're like, damn, if this person ain't focused on me. Yeah, it's a death to that shit. Scorpio energy. You're transforming, and that's what they're scared about. Somebody's scared about death too. That it's gonna happen, bitch, because that's what you wanted for somebody. You ain't gonna do that to this person, because even right here it says you persevered against this shit right here. They wanted you all tied up in death. They wanted you all tied up in endings, so you couldn't speak. They were doing death magic, and you're just too strong for it, period. It's a death to worry. It's a death to that shit. What's the Scorpio energy? Yeah, the Hangman. Wow, they were trying to sacrifice you, collective. Wow, this could have been people in your family that's operating in this low vibrational energy. It's all gone. You're walking away from family, friends, foes, hoes. They're all there. There's a Pisces and a Scorpio that's worried because they can't sacrifice you. Yep, they were trying to cause this dark entity to cause illusions on this love. Yep, you need to stay away from these people in this energy, because all they're going to do is sacrifice themselves. What's the Hangman in the death? So we have Pisces, Scorpio. These people are worried because they're seeing that you're putting your focus on what matters. They don't matter. This Leo, they don't matter. Because this, I'm seeing this two ways. I'm picking up X heavy, but there's also family members that they shape shift into this King of Wands devil energy to attack you with the Hermit, to sacrifice you. What's the Hangman with the death? But you're not going for it. You're not falling for this shit. Because this shit is not, yeah, they're managing this shit behind the moon. I'm telling you, bro, that's what they were doing. Now they're worried because it's not working. Yep, they were trying to cause illusions to this Ace of Cups so you can blow up on your person, cause a tower. Or they were trying to send this man towards you to break up. This shit is not working, man. I don't know how else I gotta say it. It's just not. You could be, they did it during this 8-8 portal. 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 8-8. They did it again. They did it on Independence Day, 7/4, July 4th. They did it on July 10th. They did it on June 3rd. They just keep doing something to your creativity, and the shit keeps failing every time. Failure with envy. God keeps moving you out the way with the 6 of Swords. So every time they attempt the shit, they lose something or somebody. Now they're sick. 10 of Wands with the 5 of Pentacles. They can't carry this burden anymore. And your relationship keeps growing here. Wow. Wow. This is crazy. What's the, They were focused on trying to sacrifice you, and you were focused on something else because you know how to transmute your energy. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, look, the King of Swords. This shit ain't happening, bro. Archangel Michael is coming in to slay shit. I'm telling you, this death magic is as slow as molasses. Virgo energy. They were strategically planning this shit out. They were very, 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 very methodical, strategic here. They were very calculated with this hit, with this spiritual hit. And they met with the angels. Yeah, because they were coming for a high priestess, you dumb motherfucker. You, Pisces energy. All you had to do was see something from a different perspective. This magic got slowed down. Okay? It's just not going to work like that. King to the Queen of Swords. You and your person are mirroring each other. Emperor to the Empress. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Stop playing, bruh. These people are slow. So, yeah, I'm telling you, you're taking off. This shit is exhausting, bro. Y'all motherfuckers keep trying to do something and you keep losing, bro. Like, wow. Wow. What's the Queen of Cups with the High Priestess? The Nine of Cups. It's not going to work. The Lovers. Somebody was doing hella sex magic trying to interfere with your connection to your person. They were pleasuring themselves to you. This King of Wands, your ex. And they were sending it off, thinking it was going to cause a tower. And the only tower you got was a tower full of fucking money and fame. The transformation is here, honey. This sex magic is making them sick because they keep linking up with these bitches to try to attack you and throw your focus off. And they're trying to masturbate to you as well to try to draw on your sexual energy.
Big stepper, foot on their neck, they call me the chin checker. Never half stepping, too busy applying pressure. Big stepper, never half stepping. No, big stepper, never half stepping. If you step, then you better come correct. Talking outside of your neck will get you checked. See, I was built for this. They ask me why so serious, cause I'm about my business. Bounce my booty when I count my cream. Money make me come. I get it in lump sums, then I invest the rest. This here like a game of chess. Y'all hating hoes, go chase a check. Big stepper, fly shit. When I walk in the room.